Have you ever wondered what single invention sparked revolutions, toppled empires, and reshaped human history forever? It wasn't a weapon. It wasn't electricity. It was the printing press. Yes, the humble printing press, born in the 15th century, changed the course of the world more than any army or king ever did. But how exactly did it do that? And what secrets lie in the origins of this powerful machine? Let's go back to the beginning. The year is 1440. In the bustling town of Mainz, Germany, a goldsmith named Johannes Gutenberg was quietly working on something that would shake the very foundations of human society. He wasn't a scholar. He wasn't a priest. He wasn't even trying to change the world. He just wanted to make books, faster. At that time, books were luxury items, painstakingly copied by hand, mostly by monks. A single book could take months, even years to produce. Only the elite could afford them. Knowledge was a treasure locked behind ink, parchment, and privilege. But Gutenberg saw a solution. Inspired by wine presses, he created a machine that used movable metal type, individual letters that could be rearranged, inked, and pressed onto paper. Page after page, copy after copy, accurate and fast. The first major book he printed, the Bible. Around 180 copies of the Gutenberg Bible were made. It was a masterpiece, richly designed, beautifully printed. But what mattered more was how it was made. For the first time in history, knowledge could be mass-produced. And once knowledge is free, it cannot be caged again. Soon, printing presses spread across Europe like wildfire. Venice, Paris, London, Rome, all became centers of this new publishing revolution. But here's the twist. The printing press didn't just spread books, it spread ideas. The Protestant Reformation, led by Martin Luther, might never have happened without the press. Luther's 95 Theses, his criticisms of the Catholic Church, were copied and circulated across Germany in weeks. Without the press, his message might have faded. With it, Europe burned with rebellion. It also ignited the scientific revolution. Thinkers like Copernicus, Galileo, and Newton could now share their discoveries with thousands, not just a privileged few. And in politics, the printing press planted the seeds of democracy. Pamphlets, newspapers, and books encouraged public debate, challenged monarchies, and gave voice to the common man. But not everyone was happy. Kings feared it. The church tried to control it. Books were banned, printers were imprisoned, or worse, because when the masses gain knowledge, they gain power, and power never shifts without resistance. The printing press also changed something even deeper, how we think. Before the press, memory was king. Oral tradition ruled. After it, people began to rely on written records. Our minds evolved. Reading became a private, personal experience. Silent reading increased. New ways of learning, imagining, and even dreaming took root. It reshaped language too. Standardized spelling emerged. Grammar rules solidified. National languages like English, German, and French found new strength, no longer fragmented into dialects. And the ripples didn't stop there. Education expanded. Literacy rates soared, universities flourished, newspapers kept people informed, novels opened doors to new emotions and realities. Without the press, the Renaissance might have withered, the Enlightenment might have dimmed, revolutions might never have sparked. Fast forward to today, our digital world of social media, e-books, and instant messaging. It all started with one man, one idea, and one press. So next time you send a text, read a blog, or listen to an audiobook, remember Gutenberg. Remember the press. And remember this, sometimes the quietest inventions make the loudest noise in history. The secret of the printing press wasn't just in the metal type or the ink. It was in its ability to amplify the human voice, to multiply knowledge, to free thought from chains. And in doing so, it didn't just change the world, it rewrote it. It